My name is Joe Austin. I want to welcome you all to this event today. It's a very important event. It's a very important event in the Republican calendar. It's important for a number of reasons, but let me just explain to you the background of the Easter Lily and the Lily Launch. In 1922, in a hotel in Dublin, Wynn's Hotel, the Cumann na Món were holding their executive meeting. They were reflecting on how demoralised the Republican family and the Republican struggle was. Things were really bad. The Free State government seemed to be in total control. Republicans were being executed. Republicans were in prison. And they decided that they would need something that would act as a boost for the Republican family. That Easter, there was to be an Easter commemoration. And they decided that they would use the Easter event as both a fundraiser and as a sign that Republicanism rejuvenates itself. And as I say that, I want you all to congratulate Ugra, who met you coming in the door. They've done a wonderful job. So the Easter Lily came out of that event. They sold the Easter Lily at Glasnevin that Easter. They were in a contract with the IRA Dublin Brigade, who promised the Cumann na Món they would give them half of the money of the sales, and they kept all the money. You can't trust anybody. But the Lily caught on, and very quickly it was been sold or presented all around Ireland as both a reflection on the remembrance of the dead, but also a determination that Easter was a spiritual occasion, and as Christians believe Christ rose from the dead, Republicans believe that our struggle rose from the dead. So that's the method, that's the reason that Easter is so important to ourselves. So I'm going to ask Gerard McCabe just to start us off with the national anthem. The National Graves looks after the 365 Republican graves in Milltown, the 3 plots and the 1 monument. And we couldn't do it without your help. But I want to make a special thanks to people who have travelled slightly further than Andersonstown. Sean Pender, thank you. He's a National President of the AOH. Martin Galvin, Senior Member of the AOH. And Bob Bullock, who's also with them. He's a Senior Member of the AOH. So for your help and for your help and for all that you've done for the Republican struggle over many, your long-term friends, let's put it like that, over many, many years. Thank you. When our darkest days visited us and when it looked like there wasn't anybody in our side, in our corner, you were there, and we appreciate you for all you've done. So thank you. We're going to have the reading of the proclamation.
Irish men and Irish women, in the name of God and of the dead generations from which she receives her old tradition of nationhood, Ireland through us summons her children to her flag and strikes for her freedom. Having organised and trained her manhood through her secret revolutionary organisation, the Irish Volunteers and the Irish and Citizen Army, having patiently perfected her discipline, having resolutely waited for the right moment to reveal itself, she now seizes that moment and, supported by her exiled children in America and by gallant allies in Europe, but relying on the first on her own strength, she strikes in full confidence of victory. We declare the right of the people of Ireland to the ownership of Ireland and to the unfettered control of Irish destinies to be sovereign and indefeasible. The long usurpation of that right by a foreign people and government has not extinguished the right, nor can it ever be extinguished except by the destruction of the Irish people. In every generation, the Irish people have asserted their right to national freedom and sovereignty. 6 times during the past 300 years, they have asserted it in arms. Standing on that fundamental right and again asserting it in arms in the face of the world, we hereby proclaim the Irish Republic as a sovereign, independent state, and we pledge our lives and the lives of our comrades in arms to the cause of its freedom, of its welfare, and of its exaltation among the nations. The Irish Republic is entitled to and hereby claims the allegiance of every Irish man and Irish woman. The Republic guarantees religious and civil liberty, equal rights and equal opportunities to all of its citizens, and declares its resolve to pursue the happiness and prosperity of the whole nation and of all its parts, cherishing all the children of the nation equally, and oblivious of the differences carefully fostered by an alien government which have divided a minority from the majority in the past. Until our arms have brought the opportune moment for the establishment of a permanent national government, representative of the whole people of Ireland and elected by the suffrages of all her men and women, the provisional government hereby constituted will administer the civil and military affairs of the Republic in trust for the people. We place the cause of Irish Republic under the protection of the Most High God, whose blessing we invoke on our arms, and we pray that no one who serves that cause will dishonour it by cowardice, inhumanity, or rapine. In this supreme hour, the Irish nation must, by its valour and discipline, and by the readiness of its children to sacrifice themselves for the common good, prove itself worthy of the august destiny to which it is called. Signed on behalf of the Provisional Government, Thomas J. Clark, Sean McDermott, Thomas McDonagh, Patrick Pearse, Eamon Cant, James Connolly, and Joseph Plunkett.
I have to thank Anya because she stood in at the very last minute.
Young gallant bell for the know I need and I pray for you. Oh, say we fled the glorious dead, you fell in the body. Oh, say we fled the glorious dead, you fell in the body.
You've just watched Belfast National Graves launch its Easter lily in the Belfast City Hall behind me. And it's very important for the city of Belfast. But remember, wherever you may find yourself, in Ireland or outside of Ireland, this small piece of paper is reflective of Irish demand for freedom, justice and peace. Wear an Easter lily.